Hi folks, it was a lovely bright morning in London, with clouding over a little bit, but very nice. My paintings are affected by the weather, although I like the dramatic skies. I'm going to go back to the hill that I did a couple of days ago. I just enjoy doing that sort of view, meadow. So let's get some white on. I've primed this bit of MDF with some PVA glue, acrylic paint and PVA glue. So 2 coats. Let's just cover that a bit. Maybe we'll have a bit of blue. I do like painting on this colour, burnt umber. Eventually these little pins come out, and what I do is just to bang a couple of 3/4 inch panel veneer pins through, bend them a little bit on the back with a hammer on a hard surface, and clip it to about less than a centimetre long, and then just bang it flat. No more trouble. But these are just a waste of space, these silly little things they bang in. I'll just bang these in. I'm not ready to stop that. Right, they're back in, but they won't last. Let's get that blue again, nice blue, a bit of a fast drying oil in the mix, in the white colours. So I've got some ordinary Winton titanium white and a lump of Griffin Alkyd base paint. Okay, clean the brush. And we'll put in a nice bit of light blue. Just a little bit of a cloud colour. So we'll have a bit of red, bit of blue. I'm using the paint from yesterday. It's that's probably a bit too light there. I think I like my Payne's grey, so I'll add a little bit. This one is so oily. Look, you watch. I couldn't get the Winton Payne's grey because I had to buy the Daler Rowney. I don't know whether it was a job lot, a bad lot, but the oil just runs out of this paint. I've never known any paint like it. It's everywhere. Right, okay, wear your pinny when you're doing this. Now let's get a bit of blue, bit of grey. Give us a bit of cloud, shadow. We'll put in that layer of cloud, light cloud, summer cloud. although we haven't had much in the way of summer this year. We've got a load, lovely, fabulous, during lockdown last year. Well, it might be the London, it was. Just softening around the edges, bit of impasto here and there. Impasto meaning thick colour, thick pigment. And we'll get that light colour back in underneath that cloud. Need it light to counter change my trees. I really do like painting skies. I find it very, very exciting. Clean the brush. That's still too dark. Bit of oil. Touch of burnt sienna. Right, we'll just change a little bit here. Soften here and there. Okay, well, we've got a sky there now. How do you like my new setup? So I can show you by zooming in and out. I'm moving my camera stand, my LED webcam stand. I can show the palette and the painting. I can go quite large with the painting. Now, it's taken me a long time to fathom that out. Because I'm a bit penned in this corner of my studio, I've posted lots of videos of the tour around the studio. They're on YouTube, you can go and find them. Okay, now we're going to do some trees. My favourite. Well, it's all my favourite really. I only paint my favourite things. I'm going to change some of these colours. They're a bit too tacky from yesterday. And to do that, I need to find my palette. There it is. You'll be pleased to know I've got another big roll of this paper. It's only £1.49p. Big roller. So that's okay. That burnt sienna. That ultramarine is okay. The red's a little bit iffy. I'm not sure about the yellow. So I'll pull out some more of Cad Red. I do like my old Cad Red. Look, can you see that? See that run? I don't really want to brighten it up much more than I've got it, but I've got to soak that up. Oh, dear. Just running out of the pigment. Right, now I'm going to do sort of reverse of the one I did. I think it was the day before yesterday. I did a sea picture yesterday. Right. So let's go nice big. So nice dark green. So there's my green. And more blue. Now I did climb this hill Monday, really hurt my wrists. Should have known better at my age. A bit more blue. Got a bit of shadow. Sort of the hill from a different angle. Alright, let's go on to that blue. I really like a bit of Payne's grey in my blues. They're great bedfellows, ultramarine and Payne's grey. Do this just to give an impression of distance. I don't want to make it look as if I'm falling off the edge of the paper. I'll make this a little larger, I think. So those colours. Need to leave holes for birds to fly through. And let's put a little bit of warm in there. Oh, just the way through. Let's probably could do a little bit darker in here. So you can change anytime you like. But you need dark on the horizon line because you need to counter change. Okay, let's get some stippling done now. I've got this lovely old brush. Look, it's battered and beaten and the metal's fallen off. Look, it falls out. I just put a bit of glue down the ferrule and put it back on again. Right now, got dark on the horizon. Then we can do our nice stipply stuff. Because this meadow grass on some of this hill was just beautiful. The hill wasn't. I killed my wrist. Make sure the grass sticks up into the darker colour. Otherwise, it will look a bit mannered. But make it look as if you've got some higher grasses. Now, just a bit of a shadowy colour. Bit of oil. Bit of thunder. Sienna. Burnt sienna. Now, I've painted this to start so that I can get some light over the top of it. A nice bit of colour in there now. I do have a frame for this, so I have to take the other painting out. All nicely blended. Sort of gradual transition. But what I could do is to balance that by putting another tree in that corner. Red, blue, and yellow. Oh, let's counter change. Bit of white mixed with the yellow there. put a bit of air back in there. I'm going to bit dark in there just to get that counter change going, so I just have a bit of red and blue. It's a bit obvious, isn't it? Not sure I like that. Nice bit of light catching on this edge. I think I prefer that colour there really for this tree. Not happy. Don't think I've improved that yet. It's far too light. It wasn't meant to be. I'm going to change my brush. Like blue, red, yellow. Well, not too bad. Let's just get some dark on there. That shadow under the tree. Okay, that's nearly there. All right, now I can do this. I want to indicate that the hill going up here. So there's a bit of, well, it was a muddy sort of path. So strange it's so light. I get some shadow. I'm going to use a knife just to highlight some of this. And some bits of pebble. No, that doesn't work, does it? Got a bit of green. A bit of dark green. Oh, let's add some, try and add an illusion of detail there. Okay, I'm going to let that go. I'll just put it in a frame. So let's just dismantle that a bit. Right, now find some room. Got a meadow one in this one. See how I just stuck a bit of tape on the back and then taped over it to my easel, my box easel. God, that don't fit. Oh dear. Turn it round. So just a little bit bigger in one corner. Right, okay. Not beaten yet. I'll get my knife out and just pause you. Right, there we are. There it is. It's, I don't think I can brighten that up too much more. That's just a tiny bit of extra light. Okay, well there it is. Better or worse. That turned out to be quite tricky in the end. I don't really want to blend any more of that. It's a bit too dark on the horizon, I feel. But anyway, it's a meadow scene. Another one bites the dust. So thanks for looking in, folks, and I'll see you soon.